Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. And today's video, even though you're seeing Modern Warfare gameplay in the background, which by the way is from Season 5 and not Season 6, but I'll explain that in a second. Today's video is going to be all about the Black Ops Cold War beta, from things I've seen and from the information we've got from people like Tony Flame, Vonderhaar, etc. about the changes they've made to the beta, well, Black Ops Cold War in the beta from the alpha. But first of all, first thing you're going to be seeing in the background is a Modern Warfare gameplay, a 60:9 gameplay I believe with the Galil. This is from Season 5, as you guys know I did make a video about Season 6 saying how much I was upset with Season 6, the bugs, the glitches. They did release a patch today to fix two of the most annoying things, which were the guns. That's why this gameplay you're going to see me not get sniped into oblivion by like everyone using the same sniper that had ridiculous levels of aim assist. That gun did get nerfed or changed to be more in line with other sniper rifles. I have not played the Season 6 update though, the new update that came today that fixed the assault rifle and the new sniper. So I will try that out. Hopefully it'll be better now so I can go get you guys gameplays with legitimate versions of those guns. You know, no cheating, no shooting through the wall, no crazy levels of aim assist. Hopefully those guns have been balanced to a position where I can actually like use those guns and use them without essentially cheating by using those guns. So yeah, we'll be trying that out, but you will be seeing a 60:9 gameplay from Season 5. So apologies for that, but I already made my video explaining why I haven't been playing Season 6, but hopefully I can now. Now, let's move into the meat and potatoes of today's video, which is discussing the Black Ops Cold War beta, and this is a very iffy topic at the moment, because I myself am still excited to play this game. For even though I have seen, like, today has been a bit iffy, you know, today has been one of those days where I'm not sure if it's the server issues or whatnot. There's a lot of things going wrong with the beta, okay? Now, again, my hopes are still quite high, but from what I've seen of players playing the game is very choppy at the moment, and the movement does look a little bit sketchy, like it is very clunky. But what we're going to do is I'm going to talk about the things that they did state, the things that they stated they changed from the previous alpha build. So, to begin with, Tony Flame, or I believe Treyarch themselves, made this post telling you exactly what they changed, and there's a lot of good things in here that are good changes, and I'm hoping to see them like in their full light and in them properly, because at the moment I don't think we're getting a good showcase of the game at the moment. You know, the levels of lag and stuff are massively affecting everyone's opinion and play of the game at the moment, because the game is again not in a great state at the moment. But they made changes to the core movement by like slightly increasing acceleration when moving from a standstill and stuff. So they made movement changes, things to sprinting to make it so you get more of a penalty for sprinting, etc. So you'd have to, the results of more opportunities to use the sprint takeoff feature for a quick burst of speed when initiating a sprint. Well, they will reduce the several sprint penalties, so that's one thing they did. They also said it increased the time it takes to ramp down from maximum to minimum sprint speed, or a smoother change of speed. Again, these are the changes that they stated, and I don't know if these are the changes that have made the issues with the movement in the current beta build. It could be, it might not be, who knows. Adjusted the camera bobs during sprint to better align with updated movement animations, so they've tried to improve the animations a little bit here and there. They disabled the field of view increase when sprinting, so this should provide a smoother in-game view and prevent a floating camera feeling when sprinting. They've also said that they've slightly reduced the slide speed. Now, obviously from the alpha build we did see sliding was quite ridiculous, very overpowered, and people were doing things such as slide cancel exploits. Now, they have said that they've done this, they have fixed this. Obviously, they've also stated that they will investigate any further slide cancel exploits. So they are expecting people to go out there and try and find these exploits, you know, double tapping B, pressing A, stuff like that. People are going to do crazy things to try and get an edge in the game, and they're going to try and get on top of people using slide exploits, because you don't want a sliding exploit. It's basically sliding exploits are normally used to like camera people, basically make it so they can't see you, or by the time you've seen them they're already shooting you, sort of thing. That's what a slide cancel is basically. It allows you to do things that realistically shouldn't be possible and quite crazy. Next up is weapons and gunsmiths. So the things they've done have been things like added more detail to the weapons. Now this thing is huge. If you've not seen from like gameplays and that, go look for someone's gameplays. They'll probably showcase it to you. But basically in the gunsmith, you have so much detail as to what guns do. And this is fantastic. So when I do get my hands on this game, not during the beta, obviously, I'm not going to be doing class ups during the beta, but when I get the game at full launch and full release, and I start making class ups for you guys, I can showcase to you guys in detail and explain in detail what exactly my attachments are doing. from recoil to the ADS penalties to ADS buffs. I can explain all that, guys, to you and showcase you guys exactly what my weapons and attachments are doing in combination as well, because it showcases everything together. It's not just like you put on a grip and you see what that grip does. It shows you everything at one given time, what it does to your vertical recoil, what it does to your horizontal recoil, what it does to your ADS speed, your movement speed whilst aiming, while shooting. It's a crazy amount of detail, and is a 100% the change that we wanted. It's a fantastic change. The joke going around is that exclusive Ace and Drift are out of a job. I highly doubt they're out of a job. I'm sure they'll have to still showcase exactly what these do with like actual showcases of gameplay to show how much vertical recoil, because obviously numbers and figures are great and all, but showcasing the actual vertical and horizontal recoil and stuff is a lot different to seeing a few numbers on your screen. But it's great information that we do need for our class up. So that's one big change, big W there in my opinion. But there are other things that I'm going to be talking about in this video today about like some L's, okay? Besides the, you know, the obvious bugs and glitches at the moment with the current beta. I do believe most of it is due to lag from my personal view. Again, I haven't played the game because currently I'm on Xbox, so I am waiting for my week of the beta. So it's about a week until I get my hands on the game, and then I'll give you my review of the game and how I feel it is. But from the looks of things, things look clunky and quite laggy at the moment. And I'm sure some of you, again, if you guys have been playing the PS4 beta, let me know down below. What has your feelings been about the PS4 beta? Has it been clunky for you? Has it been extremely laggy? Because that's the main complaints I've been seeing so far. And obviously the big elephant in the room, the skill-based matchmaking. A lot of people are finding some sweaty lobbies. You know, I've been watching people like Crim6 play, a Call of Duty Pro player, and he's finding like lobbies against people who are extremely, extremely sweaty. And what I mean by that is players who are playing absolutely to their fullest. Even in a beta, there seems to be really high levels of skill-based matchmaking, which we all don't like. I'm not going to get into a rant about that. I've made a video about that before. But we don't want skill-based matchmaking, so hopefully some things change there. Next up, they rebalance recoil and firing animations. So again, making animation touch-ups, as well as making recoil adjusted on weapons. So things like the AK-74U, sorry, have been nerfed, I believe. I don't know if anyone's unlocked the gun yet. I don't know if you can even unlock the gun yet, but that gun has been nerfed. There's new ADS technology, smoothed out all ADS in-out transitions, and just general weapon shooting, like they said here, AK-74U recoil and ADS time, increased LMG ammo capacity, all that stuff. Then sniper rifles. Now people were quite worried about this sniper rifles getting nerfed. That's for like mainly the sniper community. But from what I saw from the alpha, the snipers were, like they said themselves, they did buff them to make them really, really good so they could adjust them. And this is the part where they're going to adjust them to put them more in line with the game, like being balanced, because in the alpha they were very, very easy to quickscope with. It looked like, again, I didn't have hands-on play, I do not know how they felt personally, but from the looks of things, a lot of people were able to quickscope with those guns quite easily. But they've adjusted ADS times. Snipers now require higher hits on the body for one-shot eliminations. They're also making it so console players have added aim assist, which is interesting. Actually, it says controller, so this will be on PC as well. This will be interesting to see how this performs on PC. So all you PC players who play with controllers, you will get aim assist on snipers for controllers. Interesting to see how that works. But yeah, so you've got that. Frag grenades, reduce the fuse time on the frag grenades for the beta. Throw speed adjustments are all targeted for the launch. So they're still making adjustments for the launch. So things that will happen in the beta and the things you see in the beta still may change or are likely to change even before the game even releases. You know, I think it'll be, how long until the game releases? Like after I play the beta, it'll be like 2 or 3 weeks before the game releases. So not that long at all, really. That's how late this beta is, but better late than never, I say. Graphics, they said they improved the graphic fidelity and performance across the board. Adjusted lighting and character visibility through the Miami map for beta. So they are listening to feedback. That was feedback that was given. I do find it annoying that they still don't talk about things like skill-based matchmaking. That, like, it seems to be this big elephant in the room that they won't talk about. Again, I'm not going to get into a round about it now, but it's crazy how they pick and choose what they want to talk about and what they don't want to talk about. Again, they are listening, and it quite clearly shows with them put in here like player feedback about Miami. People did complain about the visibility, and they've adjusted that. But why they don't talk about things that we really want to hear the answers to, I don't know. But anyway, they made audio changes. Now, some people were saying that the audio for things like shooting guns and kill streaks coming in is a bit annoying, like over the top. Like the bass of the kill streaks are very annoying on the ears apparently at the moment. That's from what I've heard. Again, I don't personally know because I'm not playing the game currently. But from what I heard in the alpha, people were saying it was just that footsteps needed changing. You know, everything else was fine. They said the sounds were amazing, but the footsteps needed changing. But they've went overboard and they've added bass and punch to all weapon sounds. Added 3 presets, the Treyarch mix, bass boost and high boost. that's a typical thing. I don't know if that was in the alpha or not, but clearly, I'm guessing it wasn't, considering they said they added 3 presets. But these are presets that have been in previous Call of Duty, well, Black Ops games. And they said they polished reverb audio across all maps. And footsteps here, they said that crouch walking now functions as near silent movement. So this is great because, again, they are adjusting the thing that we complained about, which is the movement, like the fact that dead silence wasn't really dead silence, stuff like that. They said they made Ninja like roughly 50% like less, or reduced the volume by 50% compared to the alpha, so that should be a lot more silent, should be less likely to be heard, which is obviously the idea of Ninja, is to make sure that your footsteps are silent. I wouldn't say completely silent, but definitely make it so you can't hear them all the time, especially with loud gunfire. You shouldn't be able to hear people roaming around with Ninja if there's loud gunfire and stuff going on. That shows that footsteps are too loud. They changed hit mark audio, they added new sounds for fatal and non-fatal hit markers, polished audio for several score streaks, reduced the volume of the spy plane's locational pings, tweaked the bullet crack system to prevent players from hearing sounds when they shouldn't, and vice versa. They changed the score streak system, so objective score rewards have been increased in domination, kill confirmed, and hard points, so they are looking at making objective a lot more rewarding, so that's great to hear. Adjusted score streak rewards to reduce score streak spam and make score streaks more rewarding. Again, that's a good thing. They need to get on top of this. They need to make sure if you're gonna be able to like earn score streaks without having, you know, whilst being able to die for them, they got to make sure they get on top of this. And then spawns. They've adjusted spawns for all the maps. Not going to go through all that, but spawns needed changing. And then tanks, stuff like that. They've reworked the vehicle damage to make them more able to be killed, really. And then other stuff they talked about is like mantling, stability, after action report, all that stuff. And they added a field of view. Okay, that's one big thing I almost forgot. Field of view. You're going to be able to crank your field of view all the way from, I believe its base is 80 up to 120, which is fantastic, but do beware, and I will be like bringing out settings about this because this is something that you guys will need to know, and so some of you guys might not understand what this does, but basically setting your field of view to 120 is great. You can see more, but you will have FPS drops and stuff, so that is something you got to be aware of. But yeah, overall, a lot of good changes. Currently, the beta is not working in the best possible way at the moment, as we have seen. But I'd like to know your guys' thoughts. Any of you guys have played the beta? What is your opinion on the beta so far? So far, I think I still might enjoy the game, but I'm hoping like this lag and that gets fixed, because it does look like it's having a massive issue on the game currently. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. That's today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe notifications on, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye!